everyone. So I had a good sleep last night. We're leaving the truck stop here where we slept. Actually, it was a service center. See, a couple of guys had to sleep on the shoulder there. So yeah. We're in New York headed towards Buffalo. Just entering the greater Niagara region. Sean was just commenting on this red truck ahead of us he just passed. It's an old Mack, really good condition. Give us some information on it.
He says it's got a V8 in it. Motor empty 4 miles ago.
Nice.
Yeah, but nothing will touch that sucker on the hill.
Sean said he used to have a truck like that when he was logging hauls. He drove a truck like that when he was hauling logs up in northern Ontario. I just missed the road sign. We're only 14 miles from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo.
There's a sign for the Buffalo Raceway and the fairgrounds. Buffalo, an all-America city. I've been to Buffalo many times. Even years ago when I was living in Ontario, southern Ontario, we would go on a day trip across the border and go shopping. There you go. Look at the size of this sleeper. Woo, I love it. Needs a paint job though. What size was that sleeper?
120.
Said that's a 120-inch sleeper on the back of that truck. Paint job was like a matte red on it. Here you go, Buffalo, 9 Mile, Niagara Falls, 34. It is 9 a.m. Ontario time, New York time, 8 o'clock Manitoba time. I'm not usually up this early in the mornings. I am not a morning person, but I got up to record this just for you guys. Sean did get up and when he slammed the door it kind of woke me up, but he came back with some breakfast and served me breakfast in bed. So I had an Egg McMuffin with bacon and a hash brown and orange juice, all from McDonald's. So I can see a cop flashing lights and this guy DMN in front of us pulled into the right lane. He realized and now he's back in front of us. But he's got someone pulled over, a state police. Let's see what they have on their overhead signs in New York. Highmark Stadium, exit 56. Can't read it because of that truck in the way. Obey the sign or pay the fine. That's what she says. Cute little waterhouse store there, or a restaurant. Almost looks like a Cracker Barrel. Maybe once upon a time it was. So above ground pool, and the neighbor's got an in-ground pool. There's a sign if you were crossing, it says Canada exit 53. That's if you were crossing here, Buffalo. We are not crossing up Buffalo. We are going to continue on and cross at 1,000 Islands, because the load that we are hauling is going to Brockville. Maybe we'll get to see this Mack truck that Sean was talking about. airport over there. The airport was called the Buffalo Lancaster Airport. Here we go. Back onto the toll route. Look at how close the runway is to the road. Reminds me of Pearson Airport in Ontario. They go right over the highway and right over the 401, and then they land. See another Cracker Barrel restaurant. It's packed. It's what, a Thursday morning and it's packed. So we've been on the road for 1 week already. We left last Thursday afternoon. Sean got the load on Wednesday, and when he said he was going down to New Orleans, I said, I'm coming with you. So we left Thursday afternoon. Just saw some deer down there, but I was too busy talking. So they call this the Western New York region. Just pulling into the text stop parking area to take the dogs out for a little walk. You only find these in New York. We're in the Finger Lakes wine region. Dogs had a nice little walk and stretch. Water, but they came back in the truck. We're still traveling along the I-90. That exit will take you to Manchester, New York, that is. This guy just realized that's my exit. Lucky he got across in a safe manner. Skies are kind of overcast again. And you can certainly feel the temperature difference. So here, this sign will give you guys an idea of how far away things are. Syracuse, 58 mile. Albany, 192. at the same price range.
It's $3.99 down there. Now it's
Yeah, so it was $3.99 down in Louisiana. So we were just doing some math there to see what we pay for a gallon of fuel. So Sean's going to explain it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Do your math.
Okay, $1.69 a liter Canadian works out to $7.67 a gallon. In the United States, $3.99 a gallon. Your multiply 1.28 to get your liters. Okay, so then
Louder.
you multiply it with exchange, it's about $5.90 a gallon, which is almost $2 cheaper in the U.S. for a gallon than Canada. Where's my piece?
Well, thank you for explaining that.
Government sucks.
The government sucks. And it's even cheaper for your diesel down here too.
Yeah.
What are you saving on diesel?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. He just knows it's cheaper. Well, how much did it cost down here?
It's about $200 cheaper to fill.
So to fill the transport here with diesel and with the exchange, he just said was about $200 cheaper. So come on, Canada.
Get rid of Trudeau.
I think they all heard that one.
And his fluffheads.
There are queues here. It said the next 6 exits. We are taking exit 36, which will put us on to the I-81 North. $6.90 will be the bypass around Syracuse. I love those big flags. Blowing in the wind. Oh, bumpy roads, road construction. Sign says speed limit strictly enforced, better late than never. And they are very strict here in New York. Oh, goodness. Woo! Did you all feel that one? People are afraid to pass big trucks. It is a tight squeeze. Go some water. Never said I was a professional photographer. Just hope you aren't getting dizzy. Ooh, it's a bumpy one. It's a cute little park. It'll be nice when they get this road widened. We always try to avoid driving through New York as much as possible. Looks like it'll be 3 or 4 lanes each direction when it's finished. Summertime is construction time. We just passed a sign that said the Adirondack region. Adirondack. I always get corrected on how I speak.
The Irish.
I know. I'm Irish with a Canadian accent, and you never know how I pronounce things. We're at exit 37, and we need 36. Right there, Mr. RJ.
And airplanes.
Oh yeah, they make airplanes there to the left.
Wow. Not the parts. But
Cards, yeah.
it's not big enough to make airplanes. Lockheed Martin.
too. He's like, wait a minute, that's my exit too. So we were going east and now we're going north. It's one of those big loop on-ramps. Must take very slowly with the transport. It's amazing how many times we've seen guys flip a truck going too fast. Driver's yawning already and it's not even noon.
Done 165 miles. What are you talking about?
Wow, he's done 165 mile already this morning. We will get across the border and to the customer today. Hopefully they will unload you when you get there.
Uh-oh, wrong way.
If you're going the other side, these ramps are crazy. We're sharing an on-ramp and an off-ramp together. Here we go. We are now on the I-81. This is still part of Syracuse. Our truck is noisy. It's an 18 speed. So he's got to get through all those gears to get up to speed again
Without getting bitched at.
without getting the bitch slap. That's right. And he's been doing pretty good. If I was driving, oh my goodness.
The attraction.
We'd be getting slapped the whole way. It was nice going down because we loaded in Winnipeg. He delivered in Albert Lee. That was Minnesota, right? Yeah. And so from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana, we were empty. So that was a nice trip. 1,100 miles with an empty trailer. But we're loaded going up here. We're going to be stopping in Watertown. He just has to get border clearance, paperwork ready, so that we can cross the border. All the kids there go walking around and we'll see the horses. I don't know if that got picked up or not.
Oh, and the millennials. Get it off.
I don't know about this guy that I'm sitting beside. He's always cracking jokes. Just you obey the speed limit and keep driving.
Yes, ma'am.
I told his dispatcher that I was, or the safety guy, that I was gonna keep him in line with my cane. No slacking on this trip.
No, down.
See all the flashing lights on the other side coming with a wide load. I think that's the base for one of those windmills, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure that's what that is. Usually you have quite a few pieces following each other. And the be transported one at a time. We've seen them on a truck. We've also seen them go by train. RJ's hitting his head on my tripod here, aren't you? He says, I want to look out the window, Mom. We're about 50 miles to Watertown. So people out on their boats having fun. 43-degree North Marina. Some summertime fun. Town of Hastings. There's a road sign coming up. Central Square 3 Mile, Watertown 53 Mile. There you go, there's the rest of it. They get a police escort here in New York. There was 2 and there's another cop. So yeah, that's another piece. Holding back all the traffic. So wouldn't be surprised if a third one is coming. And then the blades. Wait a minute. Mexico? Did you take a wrong turn?
In Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque? Oh, we're really lost. We are really lost. Just look at the leaves. I see reds coming out. Orange right there. I think that was a maple tree. Fall colors have started.
Yellow's usually virgin proper.
Yeah. I love the deep orange and reds. We have some Texas plates that are just passing us here. Heading northbound in New York. Maybe they're going up to Canada. Thought I would catch this big American flag. Blowing in the wind at the Ford dealership.
Is that the right spot?
Actually, it's at the Chevy.
That's it.
Ford was before the Chevy. Sean's all about the Ford, not the Chevy. The Salmon River we're crossing over. I'd say there's good fishing in there. Pretty shallow looking. Be good for
Fly fishing.
fly fishing. That's it. I'm swinging my arm and Sean's looking at me. Fly fishing. There was a sign back there that said this is the village of Sandy Creek. They have a campsite as well, so they must have a body of water. The further north we go, the more tree color change we see. We're just coming into Watertown. We're just gonna drive through town here and then get off at the truck stop. Some more cool cloud formations in front of us. This would be what? The second last we moved to back home to Ontario a year ago, I had a potbelly pig. He was the cutest little thing ever. So I gave him back to the farmer when we knew we couldn't take him back to Ontario with us. Yeah, so we used to, when we lived in Trenton, Ontario, we used to drive down here to Watertown to go shopping. It was some good shopping. There's TJ Maxx and this mall on the left, that's called the Seminar Mall. Lots of good shopping in there. And this, I believe, which one did you stay at? The Hilton Garden Inn. We actually got a room one night. We took the honeymoon suite. I think we paid like $200 American for it. But it had a big king-size bed and it had a beautiful big jacuzzi tub in it.
Around your birthday, wasn't it?
It was around my birthday, yeah. It was around July that year. So, yeah. I think once you cross the border, it's what, an hour drive? And we just got off the exit there to go into this little truck stop. We're going to have a washroom break and he went in the other entrance. And get the paperwork ready so that we're good to cross the border. Just gonna park in the back here. Hey guys, so we just picked up some pizza. We got a slice each, and then we saw these kettle potato chips, salt and pepper. So we're gonna share that little bag of chips too. And we got 2 new Reese's. So this is the Reese's Nutrageous King Size. We're gonna try that one. And then they had this one too. This is the Reese's potato chip big cup. Yeah. So maybe I'll put the camera back on when we're trying out these. But we're going to go eat our pizza slices right now while they are warm. We got our paperwork, so we're good to go. I don't know if you saw that pickup in the median, but it was border control. We are at Alexandria Bay, so we just came up on the bridge here. So the toll booth is in a quarter mile. I think it's like $13 for a transport to cross. There's your wallet.
Right there.
And we're gonna go over the bridge after we pay the toll here. Oh, okay, so we may not have to pay out of pocket if the Easy Pass accepts it. Trucks and buses use right lane. I love how they do these flowers here. So there you go, there's today's date. Thousand Islands Bridge Authority. It is August 18, 2022. I'm gonna zoom in there for you. See it? Alright, let's zoom out again. Here we go. Look at the pretty flowers in the middle. I know, sorry, all I'm getting is the hood of his truck. If the light turns green, then it worked, and if not, so it's $18.25 Canadian, $14 US.
Free pass not working?
So he had to peel the Easy Pass off the windshield there and hand it to her, and off we go. So we didn't have to pay out of pocket. I love this cute little building here too. I always loved the Thousand Islands, so pretty. Here we go, up the bridge. Speed limit is 40. Woo! We got the bitch slapping in. Windows open, so I hope it's not too noisy for you guys. Oh, we're gonna crawl up this hill. All the vehicles coming at us are crossing into the States. Somebody out in the boat down there. Look at that new place that was built with the dark brown siding. Beautiful. Beautiful. And right here, that's your Thousand Islands. Yeah. We're at the top of the bridge here now, so we're heading downwards. That guy looks like he's gonna cross on a bicycle. Stop to take some photos. Even the little laneway they gave him there for his bicycle isn't very wide. So the office forgot to put my name on the ACI manifest to cross back into Canada. So we called them. They put it on electronically, and then I wrote it on here. So let's see. Let's see if they let Caroline back into Canada. Somebody in the office forgot that I was still in the truck, I guess. But we had already left the truck stop when I noticed it. But it's a good thing that I noticed it, or it would have been chaos when we reached the border here.
Shunny would have went boom.
Shunny would have went boom, he said. He would have lost a gasket or something. He would not have been a happy trucker. Look at the trees changing color already. We're the last ones in the springtime to get all our leaves, and then we're first for them to change color in the fall. Still very green down south. We actually do have smaller length of seasons, don't we? Not smaller, shorter. Shorter season lengths is what I was trying to say. My brain works faster than my mouth because I mix up all my words when I'm talking. This is the last U.S. exit in 1 mile. Oh yes, wish us luck because RJ decided to pull Sean's fast card out of the little pocket that we had it in, and he chewed the corner. So now we're dealing with a chewed fast card and a missing passenger on the paperwork. I'm gonna leave you guys running, but they might ask us to shut it off. I'm not holding it, so you won't really realize. You have to do the Can Arrive app. You download it, and you have to put in your information for COVID restrictions. Truck drivers still have to do it. Fix it. got 4 trucks in front of us, maybe 5, waiting to cross. Out of 4 lanes, there's only 2 open. The autos go over there. So we wait. I'm hoping they don't have to swipe this card. Whoever designed these too, the one in Manitoba's got to be the worst. It's not like a straight drive up to the booth. It's quite windy. But you look over at the cars and there's a straight. We're the ones that have to maneuver around to get our truck and trailer straight. Right behind this guy that's hauling the boats. He's going in now. The grass looks pretty dead up here, so dry. They either cut it too short or they haven't had much rain. So when you do pull up, you have to, you're not allowed to set your air brakes, but you do have to shut your truck down so that they can hear us, we can hear them. They will not open their little window until the truck is shut down. We have to sit here at the stop sign until the lane is empty, so until the truck ahead of you goes, so that they can catch your plate and all that information from your truck before you get up to the door. Giving this guy with the boats a hard time.
How are you? Good. Manitoba.
7 days.
7 days. We went to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
You're just along for the ride?
Yes.
Alright.
It was too hot though.
Do you guys have a dog?
Yeah.
We do.
With you today now?
Yes, he is. He's a puppy.
Yeah, he managed to pull that out of his pocket.
Yeah.
So that happened on this trip?
Yes.
Yeah. So your protective covers
Yeah,
don't work
see,
very well.
we got the
Wow.
coonhound teeth go through anything.
Yeah.
For yourselves, any purchases like that?
No.
Good trip?
Yes.
Yes. Always wanted to go to the French Quarter in New Orleans, and we went. So many Irish pubs. You too. Thank you.
Thanks. So ladies, he was a cutie. He was young, blonde, oh, lovely white teeth. It's a pity I couldn't have put the camera on him. He was hot. Sean is laughing at me. I'm old enough to be his mother, but hey, he was a
if I said that out on the chin, I'll be getting in shit, right?
he was a cutie. Oh, they recorded this, so I'm repeating myself. I said I wish I had been able to turn the camera on the border officer. He was a cutie. He was blonde, lovely white teeth. He was young. Woo, he was hot. Sean's laughing at me.
It's one-sided, by the way.
I was old enough to be his mother.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say chickies or hotties.
Welcome to Ontario. They're open for business. Yeah, when we first got our fast cards, this is where we had to drive down to.
Next building up.
The next building up, which actually belongs to the U.S. We came down here and, yeah. Got fingerprinted and all the rest of it. And a fast card is the same as having a Nexus card if you are, if you travel a lot and instead of using your passport. The funny thing is, though, the building's up for lease now, so they've moved out.
Because of COVID.
They moved out because of COVID. Going over another little bridge here. This is the Canadian side of Thousand Islands. But yeah, so my fast card expired last month in July. I was able to redo it online, but it can take up to 6 months for my card to arrive. But it's obviously all in the system because I haven't been questioned on it. So look at this beautiful mansion. It's just past that little island. It's got like a peaked tower roof. There, can you see it? So I believe this used to be a toll booth, didn't it?
Going that way.
Oh, it is. Sorry, going the other way. Yeah, and they have the same planter with the date. Try the salt and vinegar chips, or no, they're not salt and vinegar. Sorry, they're salt and pepper. Salt and pepper chips, or the Reese's chocolate. Just jumping on the 401 eastbound. It said 35 kilometers to Brockville. So we're back on kilometers, no more miles. Although I do prefer miles. I don't know why Canada changed all those years ago. It's just so much easier to calculate miles to kilometers. All the leaves changing. Sean said maybe they've had a frost for them to be changing so soon, but I do remember going up to Ottawa a few years back and around this time of year, and the leaves were all changing. So we're going to try the chips first. Just looking at this best before date, does it ever have a long shelf life? August 4, 2023. Don't our chips only have like a month or so? And it was a 7-Eleven that we went to down there in the US by the border. So yeah, we're gonna crack these open. There's what they look like, half a bag. So, kettle cooked salt and pepper. So, I'm just going to put them here. Have a try. I like them.
Yes, they're pretty good.
They're crunchy and they're delicious. Yeah, we both like them. So if you are in the States and you like salt and pepper, try these. I don't know who makes them. It says perfectly seasoned. So I'm assuming you might be able to get them at a, whoa, look at the calorie count. You might be able to get them at a 7-Eleven. Canada, I don't know. There we go. gonna share this bag together. It's just a little one. We're going to Brockville. Just coming into Brockville. And Brockville City off the Thousand Islands. That one was much better looking than the first one we passed. Nice big fancy Bentley camper going by. Well, it's the name of it. I don't know if Bentley made it. We've noticed too on this trip, everybody that has a nice big driving camper, their personal vehicle behind matches the colors. Talk about color coordination. There's our first Canada flag over to the left. Back to Canada. North Augusta Road. Oh, that big flag is for a shopping area, isn't it? I see a Winners and I see a Dollar Tree. Are we going that way? I almost smacked Sean in the head with my camera. Sorry, dear.
I don't get that kind of excitement when I come home.
Oh, that's because I'm married to you.
That's what I said.
Oh, I gotcha. Yes, dear. I love you. I get excited when you say you're coming home. There she is, Dollar Tree. I didn't get to go shopping in the States, but that's okay. I had a few wish list items, but I'm hoping to find them. Come over the bridge and there's a big Walmart, so oh my goodness, and a Dollarama. No, that's shopping. One-stop shopping for Caroline. Walmart, Dollarama, and Dollar Tree. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Dollarama doesn't look very busy. There's not a lot of cards up. Oh, there's. My goodness, we got the slap again. And boy, do you ever feel it. Watch that guy standing on the corner. I was watching the back of the trailer. We was getting very close to the curb. Young guy standing on the corner texting, not paying attention to what's going on around him. When cars know they're in the wrong, they look the other way. Like, that's not going to change anything. You're still in the way. And they have a PV Mart. What was that store that they replaced?
Yes.
Oh, you have truck parking there?
Yeah.
We're going to Walmart. After you deliver. Yeah, what was it called? TSC stores. There isn't any more in Canada. This PV Mart has taken over them all. I think, yeah, they do still exist in the States because that's where you were buying the pig food for me.
Yep.
Yeah, when I had the pig, I wasn't feeding him hog food. I was feeding him, it was called miniature pig food, although there is no such thing as a miniature pig. But that feed was keeping him smaller in size and not, he wasn't like a big fat pig, like a hog. Thank goodness for that, because I would never have been able to lift him. There was a few times we'd have to push him into the house and he'd be squealing like a little piggy. Do you guys ever read the labels on what you eat? So though they are from 7-Eleven, and that's a crazy best before April 4, 2023. That's a long shelf life. It says product to Canada, but then I was reading the back of them. So remember, there's salt and pepper, kettle potato chips. That's the 7-Eleven sign up there. Perfectly seasoned. But when I turned it over, up here in the nutrition facts, so the whole bag's 340 calories. But where was it? I was reading it. So, the part that's from Canada. Look at this. Product to Canada. Bioengineered food. That's the only part of this bag of chips that came from Canada. You need to read what you're eating these days. So, down here I read, consuming this product can expose you to chemicals, including, I don't even know how to say that one, acrylamide? How do you say that? Anyway, I'll zoom in so you guys can read it with me. Whatever that chemical is, that's not good. Which are known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other productive harm. For more information, go to, and there's their website. So, this is crazy. We just ate some chemicals. Made in the USA with domestic and imported ingredients. Chemicals from Canada. Says sometimes the best snacks are the crunchiest, like our salt and pepper flavored kettle style chips. They're made of hearty farm grown potatoes that have been cut and cooked to a bold crisp crunch. Then for that perfect finishing touch, they're sprinkled with a dash of salt and cracked pepper seasoning. They forgot to mention the chemicals that they have also put in there. Yeah, this is putting me off wanting to eat potato chips now. Anyway, Sean pulled up to the gate and the guy said that they stopped unloading at 1 p.m. It is 2:20, so I'm just showing you where we have to park for the night at the Walmart. I'm not complaining because I can walk down to Dollarama, possibly Dollar Tree. I'll see how far away it is. And I can go to Walmart, buy the dogs some more dog food because we were starting to run out of some of their dinner, some of their wet food that they eat.